During my PhD, I was studying Drosophila as a model for studying the cancer. And the very important discovery was that the brain tumors that are in this specific mutant of Drosophila, for developing of those brain tumors are important the genes that are specific for the germline that is known as genes for the specification of testes and ovaries. And this is very important because in some human tumors also they found the same, but basically the relevance or the functional data, they still didn't have it, but we have found that these genes that could really have a tumor suppressing effect in those type of tumors. Well, this was very emotional because I was doing some experiments on my bench and Tano, my supervisor, so Cayetano came with a printed paper and he told me, look I have a letter for you. I was like, no, I'm busy. Anna, look at the letter. And I look at the letter and then I saw it, so the acceptance letter, and it was amazing. So I was so happy because this was my first author paper, and I was so happy. And then at the end for lunch, we went celebrating and it was really nice. It was something that I cannot forget. So I always remember he was telling me, so there is a certain, so the same effort and the time is needed for a good project and a bad project. So why we don't go for a good project? And basically he was the one who knew how to identify the track and the very important scientific questions, where to go to lead me there, and also to always remind me that my experiments will reach that point. And also very important that he teaches us how to ask our questions, what is important, why it is important, and also how to be a good storyteller, because if you don't know how to present your work or write a good paper, there is no good work and good paper. So apart having a good support from your mentor, it's very important to have a very stimulating intellectual environment. That means for me a research team, so the lab team, then also the facilities in the institute. So for example, without transcriptome unit or bioinformatics units from this institute, for us for some things were very important. And the last thing is maybe you have to be also very excited in what you are doing. This maybe sounds like a cliche, but I think it's very important because there are some moments that some experiments don't work and you always, you are deep down there and maybe you are on the wrong track. But if you are really excited about what you are working, there's the only way how you can reach the end. So it's very important. Before I began my PhD, I was a summer student in Cayetano Gonzalez lab, and I finished my summer student stay here for 3 months, and then I got an offer for a PhD. Is that what I wanted? Well, I am searching for a change, so I will now go from Drosophila to mammalian study, and I will study the tumorigenesis. And I'm moving to Australia, to Melbourne, for postdoc studies. Yeah, so it will be the cancer, but I will work on the control of apoptosis and impairment of apoptosis in the cancer.